What's up, everybody? You got MLP Fatty here, joined by Briss, and we're
The
gonna
one and only Swift Briss. He's
and
fat and I'm gay.
and
And put us both together, he likes lasagna and I like penis.
and today we're bringing you a little Let's Play, giving you some old Super Mario Bros. 3 action here.
And this isn't just an ordinary Let's Play. You're actually going to speedrun this shit, right?
Yeah, that's all I do. I only speedrun this game at least, because
That's the
once you get into the speedrunning habit, there's no going back.
word is bond.
And I'm just probably annoying everybody by going boop 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 right now.
How long have you been speedrunning this game anyway?
I want to say about like half a year or some shit like that. Actually, no, it's probably been longer than that. That was
It's been
back when,
at least a year, hasn't it? Because like you were doing it like way back
yeah, way
when I
back
lived
when,
in the other apartment. Like I remember you doing it.
yeah.
Um,
So maybe, yeah, maybe at least a year or so, something like that. I don't know.
well, you seem like you're pretty damn good at it, even though you fuck up all the time.
I mean, I'm probably gonna fuck up a lot. I literally have my reset button, as you can see here, like mapped to my controller. So anytime I fuck up, you're gonna see this a lot.
Jesus. Get get ready, guys. This is gonna be fun. It's just gonna be this screen repeated over and over again.
Yeah, you're gonna see this title screen more than you're actually gonna see gameplay. But let's actually get into some gameplay.
This was never one of the games that I played a lot when I was a kid. Like by the time like I had gotten into video games, like I had an SNES, and nobody was talking about Mario 3 anymore. They were all talking about Super Mario World. And even still, I didn't even own Super Mario World. Like I never got a chance to get it.
No, not at all.
Dude, I was like one of those kids like my grandpa was like super into getting me like video games and stuff, but he would never get me anything that was like super high price or like super popular. But like, well, like I just said, because it was high price because kids, as you might not be able to understand, like a game like Super Mario World, like in 1993 or 94, would have been like $60.
Oh yeah, totally.
So it's like AAA games these days. Like Overwatch, I think has been out like what a year now, and it's still like 50 or $60. You know,
Yeah,
it was that.
it's
It was the same way with games like this back in the '90s. So, and like nowadays, you can probably get this game in a flea market for like $2.
actually it's quite the opposite, man. Dude, you look for a game like this now, and it's going for about 15, 20 bucks.
You can get Mario Brothers 3 and Duck Hunt for like $5. Like I know because well maybe around $10. And the only reason why I know this is because I used to work with this guy named Michael who owned a retro video game shop here in Albany, Georgia,
Oh
and
no shit.
he used to buy and sell games all the time, mostly retro games. And I worked at a shop with him. I used to test games and like clean cartridges and shit. And so like I kind of have like sort of an idea of like what games like this would go for. At least if you're buying them locally, like on the internet, I'm not really sure, but
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I was looking at like Amazon and shit like that, and that's where the prices were a wee bit more expensive.
yeah. And like people probably like they probably clean up those cartridges and like do extra stuff to make it more marketable, so they can get more money out of it. Whereas if you buy this game at a flea market or something, it's probably going to be rough and it's probably going to need to be cleaned.
Oh,
And
definitely.
the most I would pay for this game if I'm buying it at a flea market is probably like $3, three maybe five, especially if the fucking cartridge is dirty. And we have like two flea markets here locally, and I haven't been to either one of them in like years at this point.
Oh yeah, going behind the scene. Oh my
Shit.
god, spoilers, guys.
Man, it's Toad, my favorite character in Mario Kart anyway.
Dude, Toad looks so weird in this game.
I know, he looks like a fucking tumor. I mean, look at him. Well, I mean, you can't look at him now, but
Oh man, trust me, you'll see him again.
yep. Atomic Waffles.
Oh man. Yep, that's a fuck up.
I've always thought Atomic Waffles would be like a great name for a band. If it isn't already the name of a band.
Introducing the Atomic Waffles.
A great name for like I don't know, like a power pop, like game-oriented group. I don't fucking know.
Oh, there we go. Oh fuck, and I fucked it up.
God, See, like my intuition was on point. Like you're just gonna be constantly fucking this up.
Oh hell yeah. Oh shit,
God,
I just realized, can you hear any of the gameplay audio?
I can't hear it, but they should be able to hear it.
Oh yeah, no, they could definitely hear it.
Like, because what I'm picking up is your mic. I'm picking up what's coming through on your mic and not what's coming through on your computer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if on Skype you can actually set it up to where you can pick up from multiple sources.
I know there's a way that I could broadcast you my sound through Skype, but I ain't gonna fuck around with that now.
Yeah, and I think if you did that, like, you would change like your output settings or shit. What am I trying to say?
No, I think it uses like whatever my oh shit. Yeah, that's good speedrun strats. Missed the end.
Well, it doesn't help that like you're talking. I mean, this is a let's play, and like you have to like talk and be on point and like be fucking I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Fucking funny and shit when you're doing let's plays.
You're funny, man, dude.
I'm definitely funny, but not in like the most literal way of it.
Nah, dude, you the funniest guy I know. Oh yeah.
I'm the most charismatic. The IRS has accepted your return and your 2016 taxes are complete. The IRS issues most refunds within 21 days. For more information, visit irs.gov.
Hey.
Thank fucking Christ. Okay, I gotta tell the audience this, so I gotta tell them about my fucking morning. I woke up and I hadn't gotten my W-2s from one of the places I used to work, and like they're fucking dragging their goddamn feet on it. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to get into my old account on their website and get a copy of my W-2. So I did that, and I went to file today, and I got at the very end where it asks you about your, I think it's like average gross income or something like that, and I didn't know what to put for that because I thought, I looked it up online. It's like, oh, that's your AGI is not going to be on your W-2s. But then my mother told me, it's like, oh, just put in how much money you made in 2015 for that, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I went to go do that, and my session for H&R Block had expired, so I had to go and do it all over again because my dumbass didn't register.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was a fucking headache. But I'm done with it now.
I actually just did the same thing with H&R Block because I couldn't find where I put my my tax return from I guess 2015, and I was like, shit.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even have a physical copy of like my 1040 like from last year. Like I don't have it. I just have like my W-2s.
I mean, I'm gonna like print out all that crap, but crap, I gotta not die here. That would be bad.
I got enough fucking junk lying around. I really don't need any more paperwork.
I don't know. I usually just throw all my shit in like this one drawer that I have, and it's like that's where I put like my important documents.
I mean, if I was actually the type of person who was well put together and fucking like organized, like I would be into the idea of actually printing out like my tax return information and stuff like that and keeping it somewhere. But I just know that it's just gonna end up getting lost.
Well, I mean, I would like get it done for me, pretty much. So, like, I used to go to H&R Block and just do it with them, like,
yeah,
physically, and so they would like always print me out like a hard copy and shit. But
yeah.
This year I ain't doing that. This year I'm doing it through this other guy who's the certified CPA.
Do you actually get anything back, or do you have to pay into it?
I get back.
I thought you made like a good bit of money though, because I don't make shit for money personally. But
I do, but I have a lot of job expenses that I can do.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You just write a lot of stuff off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that must be a fucking headache. I just go bare bones basic with mine. I get my earned income credit and I file head of household, and I claim my mother as a dependent because she is my dependent, and that's about it.
Nice.
Oh man.
Keeping it simple.
So I can power through it.
Oh man.
I never liked that section, those sections of the game. When I used to play, I think it was the one that was on DS, like the DS version of this game.
Yeah.
That's actually when I did get into playing this game. I don't think I ever beat it.
You never beat Mario 3?
I've gotten far enough into it to where like I was close to beating it, but I just lost interest. I was like into it for like maybe 4 or 5 months, and then like I was just like, fuck this, I'm gonna go play Pokemon.
Yeah, dude, I've been into this for like, fuck, 14, 15 years.
Jesus.
However fucking long I've been playing games for.
I don't know. I definitely prefer playing Mario 64. Like that was the game for me, like from my childhood that I grew up with. The one Mario game that I played the most.
You know, it's actually funny that you mentioned that. That's I'm actually learning how to speedrun that too.
Jesus.
That's obviously a lot longer of a game, but I'm not doing the full 120 star route though. I'm going with the much shorter 16 star route.
See, and that's another game that I've never 100% completed either. Like I've only ever gotten at most like maybe like 80 something stars. Like I've never gone for the whole thing.
So it's really cool. So if you actually go for the whole thing, you could actually find Yoshi hidden in the game.
Yo, yeah, I'm aware. Like I was told about that when I was a kid, but I just never. I've never really been all that good at video games. Like I was always the kid. Like
Yeah.
whenever I would go over to my friends' houses and they would all be playing video games, I would always be the one who ended up just like sitting and watching because I suck so much.
Oh yeah,
But
you do. Totally do, man.
oh yeah,
All that suck.
all the suckage, fam. I literally suck cock. I'm sucking cock right now.
Man.
You just can't tell. Man, just like you were totally right. Like you're gonna see that fucking.
You're gonna, yeah, man. You're gonna see that start screen a lot. So I'm also I'm not really like trying to go for my best right now. I'm also trying to like learn a new strategy. So
And he's also, like I mentioned earlier, like talking over a game while also trying to prodigiously speedrun it.
oh, and
And that's not.
I'm using my Xbox controller. I'm not actually using my NES controller, which is what I prefer.
Our fucking audience is like listening to us right now. Like, man, these motherfuckers are just making up all kinds of excuses.
Right? Oh, but I did that. I did that nice that time. So I got a 293 there. That's one of the fastest times you could get in that stage.
Damn.
The only faster time was done by like a tool assisted speed run, and that's when they get they do this really weird thing, but they end up getting like a 294. Those motherfuckers, man.
Isn't like the tool assist is like when it's slowed down like a lot?
So the tool assisted is where you could literally go frame by frame if you wanted to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And literally, so you could pick the absolute best inputs.
Is that a good strategy for like building up like a non-tool assisted speedrun method of doing this sort of stuff?
So yes and no. So yes, because you could obviously find the best routes, but no, because a lot of times it involves like multiple frame perfect inputs, and it's just something that it's not going to be feasible for, you know, the regular human to be able to do again and again and again.
Yeah.
Like, you might get lucky and actually pull it off, like, once out of every 1,000 tries, but, you know, that's doing 1,000 tries.
Jesus fuck.
Or something like that.
I think the most ridiculous ones I've seen are like the tool assisted Mario, not Mario, but Super Smash Brothers, like the original one. Like those are crazy.
Oh, yeah, dude, those are absolutely insane. Oh, man. That ain't good.
Because that game, like in the game itself, it had a training mode where you could actually slow the game down and like get good, at it in that respect.
Oh, yeah, I remember that mode.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really see it as like a training option. I just saw it as like, oh, you're fucking around. Like you can slow down stuff and you can put as many Pokeballs and bomb-ombs on the screen as you want.
Right?
The
Oh,
bomb.
so by the way, the way that I'm actually, the category that I'm running in this game is, I'm doing a glitchless any percent run. For those of you that don't understand what that terminology is, it basically means I'm not using any in-game glitches. So, I know there's one very popular glitch that's out there right now for speedrunners, it's where they go to world, they get the 2 flutes, but instead of going directly to world 8 like I do, they'll go to world 7. And in world 7-1, you could actually do a pipe manipulation glitch, where you're basically writing memory to the game, and it takes you right from there right to the end credits. So that's the quickest way of doing doing it, but I don't understand exactly how to do that shit, so I'm just like, fuck it, I do the glitchless version.
It doesn't sound like it's any fun anyway.
Oh no, dude, it's super cool. Like, if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend just watching somebody do it like once or twice, because the execution of it looks beautiful. And if you could pull that off, that's like just super cool. And god damn it, I can't get my slide to work on this controller.
Shit. I mean, I definitely like respect like the art of speedrunning. I don't know if I could ever get into it myself. I don't think I've ever tried to properly speedrun a game before. I think the most I've ever tried to do is not necessarily speedrunning, but I've tried to beat like Ocarina of Time, like the whole game, like the way that I play it, not in a speedrunning kind of way, but beat it the way that I play it in like an afternoon.
Yeah, so it's like you don't go for like, obviously speedrunning it, but you just want to, beat it in like one sitting.
Yeah, essentially. Like I've done stuff like that before, but never speedrunning. Man.
Oh man, getting back up to the fun stage. Oh,
yeah,
fun for me, but other people, they hate it.
Fucking in before, like you have to restart again.
Probably. Dude, I didn't even get to the hard part of this speedrun yet. Damn, wasn't getting that fire flower.
I'm just fucking intently watching. Like this seems like very like terrifying in a way.
I mean, it kind of is, because one mistake and you're restarting.
Exactly. Like that's what makes this like so like you're on edge. Like I'm not even playing the game. I'm fucking on edge just watching this.
Oh yeah, watch as Fatty fucks up a game. Oh shit. Oh nope. Damn.
It'll be my turn sooner or later. I still need to pick a game.
Hey man, you should do some of the Mega Man games.
Yeah, I want to do Mega Man 3. I guess since you're doing Mario 3, I can do Mega Man 3. I fucking love that game, and I'm pretty okay at it.
That's a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's the best one in my opinion.
If you do 3, I'll do 4.
And then I think I want to do Final Fantasy X, but I want to get like maybe one other person in on it too, because I want to make the commentary a little bit more vibrant. And that could be the long play.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a speed run. It's gonna be a short walk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or a slow walk. What am I saying? Short walk. What the fuck am I
Yeah,
saying?
because you remember last year I played in the PFC. I played in the Skype group. I played Final Fantasy X. I played Final Fantasy X and Ocarina of Time.
I remember Ocarina.
Yeah, I played Final Fantasy X around Christmas. And I got to a part of the game where I was about to get to Sin, and I was trying to get all the items necessary to get the ultimate weapons for all the characters, and I accidentally threw away a key item, like a necessary item that you need in order to get an ultimate weapon, I believe, for Lulu. And I'm just like, well, this fucking game file is like unusable now.
Ugh. Oh shit.
Oh.
I'm not gonna reset it though. I'm not. I wanna see if I can pay. Yeah, there we go. So those hand levels, if you have to play them, they actually slow you down. They waste about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how slow you are at them.
Fuck.
Oh shit, I just lost cat power, so this is gonna make this even harder. Oh yeah, little Mario now. Shit. Going for the real backup strats now.
God, this is so fucking nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a little tiny shit. Oh, fuck you.
Fatty, you need to cosplay Mario at some point.
I'll do it at BronyCon.
You should do it at, like, a proper position.
Fuck.
Oh, god damn it.
That fucking little fucking wrench motherfucker. Right now I want to do this. Now I gotta do this level.
Dude, I'm kind of worried about what BronyCon's gonna be like this year. Because they're turning it into fucking CancerCon now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're trying to incorporate too much with it.
They're just like, I mean, I talked about this on the last podcast, but they're trying to be inclusive in a way like, I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but they're trying to be inclusive. They're trying to do it in a way to where like, oh, you can come to BronyCon and it doesn't necessarily have to be pony stuff. Like, there's cool Undertale shit over here. There's cool
Yeah, yeah.
fucking Overwatch shit. You could go to this panel and hear stuff about Undertale and like all this other crap. And it's like I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to like expand the brand, so to speak. Um,
Well, yeah, and that's how we got into the whole, there's so many other cons that are out there already doing the, hey, we have everything sort of thing.
yeah,
Shit, I
but
lost Cat again.
like BronyCon is the biggest pony convention in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. But like, it's still just a pony convention, and it doesn't get the numbers that like Dragon Con gets or like any of those other like MagFest. So like it's like what Faith was talking about. They're competing against like those cons, and it's like people would rather go to those cons instead of BronyCon for those types of things.
Well, yeah, that's how like Otakon or Otakon, whatever the hell it's called, it's gonna be on the same weekend as BronyCon, but they moved it down to I think somewhere in the DC area instead.
Yeah.
So it's like really weird, and for whatever reason, Siri thought I mentioned her.
Shit. I just hope like because we went to BronyCon last year and like the numbers were like so far down, like the attendance was just kind of shit.
Well, I mean that's pretty much because it was on like the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, it was like the weekend after the 4th of July, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, which was ridiculous. Because everyone's already, done like a big thing for the 4th of July weekend, and it's not necessarily like they're gonna want to go out the weekend after and, spend a whole lot of brony money.
Exactly, and you have a lot of kids, like a lot of teenagers and stuff going to these conventions. Yeah, I've just, like, whenever the times that I've been there, like I've seen a whole bunch of like teenagers at these places, but not so much like people in their mid to late 20s like me. But like, you have to think like they probably went out and did stuff with their family the previous weekend for 4th of July. And so it's not like their parents are gonna be like, yeah, you can go to this dumb nerd convention, sure. Like, like,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
we just fucking did this. I'm not taking you to BronyCon. That's a waste of money. So, like, that was a bad decision on their part. But I think attendance is gonna be pretty hype because of the movie, though. Like, it might be back up to where it was in 2015.
I don't know about back up to where it was in 2015, but it'll be hype for sure. God damn it. It'll definitely be hype though.
If there is going to be a panel where they preview part of the movie, I'm definitely going to go to that. I'm not really much of a panel guy. Like, literally just went to like Minty Roots panel, and I think most of us actually left early. I think me and Rocky, and I think maybe you.
I definitely. Well, I left like that. Well, not last year on Sunday, but I left a Sunday. Shit.
No. Like, we not early, as in like we left the panel early because we were just so bored with it.
Yep. Oh man, motherfucker.
Uh,
I'm so good at Mario, guys.
I know, right? It's not just, well, it's like I said, it's not just about playing the game. You're trying to talk over it and have a conversation too. But but literally the panel with Minty Root and Wine Time was like literally the only panel that I went to, and I did try to go to the voice actor panel. I just literally walked in and everybody was being fucking autistic as shit.
So
Just
you're
like,
just like,
you know,
oh fuck that.
I was just like standing around, just like, you know what, this is not worth it, and I just walked out.
Yeah.
And that
I
and like
understand that.
that and like for whatever reason I have this fear of like large enclosed spaces, if that makes any sense. Like if I'm in a large enclosed space, like that room that was on the 3rd floor was like this huge large enclosed space, and it just made me, I don't know, made me feel nauseous. And then also just like being on the 3rd floor and like looking down to like the bottom floor, like when you're in the convention center, for me, like that just made me queasy. Like I had to get down from there.
Oh yeah, I get that sometimes because I don't like heights. But
Yeah.
again, I guess it's like the large enclosed space thing though. Is that more or less kind of like just like a type of claustrophobia?
I guess so. I think it's like the obvious, not the obvious, the opposite of it. I think it's like agoraphobia. Me and Corp had a conversation about this. He explained what it was to me. I forgot what it was though. I do have a fear of heights myself, and like I actually flew for the first time at the end of December last year, and I thought I was going to be scared to death the whole time, but it's actually pretty fun. Like being in a plane and is like doesn't like it doesn't trigger my fear of heights at all.
Huh.
I can look out the window and shit and like be totally content.
Well, like when I'm in a plane, like I get like motion sickness, so I have to look out the window to know that all right, I'm actually moving. It's not just shit moving around me, and I can't like my brain can't tell or some crap like that.
Yeah,
So it gets like all kinds of fucked up, and then it'll be like, hey, you gotta puke right now.
I don't get that at all. I got a fucking iron gut.
Well, see, no, I have an iron gut when it comes to food, but when it comes to movement, I can't do movement, man. By the way, enjoy that start screen. That's yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like we totally fucking called it at the beginning of this. Jesus fuck.
Alright,
Oh,
fuck,
man.
I'm going for the backup strat instead. Oh, I actually want to get through this once now.
Yeah, you want to try to at least beat the game once during this playthrough.
Oh, I mean, I could definitely do that. I would just have to slow it the fuck down a lot, grab a couple of extra items.
Yeah. Fucking A. Like I said, just like watching this is like nerve-wracking for me. It's like one little mistake and like it's all just downhill from there.
Oh yeah. But when I don't get a mistake, it looks nice, just like that. Yeah, buddy.
Is there like a particular technique of always getting the star? Like you have to hit it at the right angle or something?
So yeah, so it's based off of Mario's movement speed and the angle in which he enters the end block there. So if Mario has a full PP meter, or full P meter. Why am I fucking saying PP?
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hell yeah, dude. I'm thinking Pokemon now. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Sun and Moon recently, but yeah. So if Mario has a full P meter and he enters and he basically he grabs the end card there, he's almost always guaranteed to grab a star. So
Did you
what
like?
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, so like what you'll see is like you're not gonna see this until I get back to World 8, but what you'll see is if I want to manipulate that to basically not get the star, because if I get 3 stars, it triggers that cutscene where it's like, oh hey, you did something great, you lined up 3 of the same thing, and then it gives you 5 extra lives. Speedrunners don't like that, because that wastes like a minute and a half or some bullshit like that. Not a minute and a half, but it wastes like 45 good seconds, and fuck that shit. So
Yeah,
what we do is like we'll build up our P speed so that obviously we can get to the end of the stage as fast as possible, but we'll like kind of stop just short and do like a little kind of weird jump where we'll jump and then like look backwards the other way, but the game will keep pushing you forward, and that'll slow you down just enough so that you could get like a flower or a mushroom.
I always underestimate just how Japanese this fucking game is. Like from the Tanuki suit to like the goddamn whirlwind to like carrying you places.
Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Japanese lore in this game.
Which makes sense because it was made by a Japanese company.
Oh yeah, of course. Man, fuck this level. Dude, I think this is like one of the worst fucking levels in the game. Just because it's an auto-scroller and there's just so much going on the screen.
I'm not a fan of auto scroll levels in games in general. Like I believe there's an auto scroll sequence in one of the Castlevania games, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think they're in most of them. I don't know if it's in the first one. I might be thinking about the third one.
Yeah, I think that's in the third one. Yeah, because it's definitely not in one of the first ones.
It's definitely not in Castlevania 2.
Oh yeah, hell no. Still one of the best Castlevania games ever.
Fuck that shit. I've always, like, maybe not always, but ever since, like, way back in the day when I first saw AVGN's video about Castlevania 2, I would always have the thought in the back of my mind, like, I want to try to beat this game with no strategy guide or anything. It would just, like, use the erroneous information in the game to try to figure out what to do.
Oh god, really?
Yeah, like, just as a
Oh,
challenge.
hell.
Seems like an interesting challenge. I mean, somebody has had to have done it.
I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, you can do it. It's just it takes so much time because you're like backtracking the areas and trying to figure out, okay, do I actually need this or do I actually need something like that? Hey, I got the sound clip too. That saves me all at 3 frames.
I don't really think that's gonna help in this one. I mean, how many frames have you wasted so far just in this one?
A lot. Too many to count.
Jeebus.
And you know, I consider myself not good at speedrunning this game, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, you seem like you're pretty good to me. I mean, obviously you're not like professional grade, but
Oh hell no.
it's better than what like any of my friends who played this game can do. Even the ones who played it, like even the ones that are like in their mid-30s and played this game when they were kids when it first came out.
Like my goal with this game actually is to I mean, it's never gonna happen because I don't think they run it anymore. But I would love to run this at like AGDQ or SGDQ. You know, even if it's like, you know, I only got like a 20-minute time slot or some shit like that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were ever gonna go to that.
I'm probably gonna go sometime next year because I don't think I'm gonna do a lot of PonyCons next year, if any. Like I might just end up doing BronyCon and that's it.
Are you gonna? Me and Corper were wondering about this. Aren't you doing like pretty much all the PonyCons this year?
I mean, personally, I'm not doing all of them, but like I know Box and Mario are doing a lot of them.
Raven says he's doing all. He's like when I asked him about it, he says I'm going to all the conventions, fam. I'm just like, all right.
Yes,
I know he's going. I know he's going to Everfree Northwest. You guys are too. I'm gonna try to go. I'm getting enough money back on my tax return to where I can go to BabsCon, I can go to Everfree Northwest, and I can go to BronyCon, and I could probably also swing. I'm definitely not going to Grand Brony Gala again because that was a fucking shit show.
Yeah, from what I heard, I mean, they have Corp as a community guest, so it must
It's
be.
exactly. No, actually, I liked his panel. Like his panel was a lot of fun, but
I mean, yeah, that's because Corp knows how to talk.
exactly, yeah. But I'm gonna try to do Nightmare Nights Dallas. Basically, the way that I'm playing this, since I'm rooming with you for BabsCon, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna when I get my tax return money back, I'm gonna go ahead and buy my plane ticket, and then I'm gonna save money to where it's like I didn't actually lose any money from buying the plane ticket.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna outright use some money for the plane ticket to Washington for Everfree Northwest. It'll probably take me a little while to make up that money back, save up. But then BronyCon's not until August, so I have plenty of time to save up.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then after BronyCon, I'll do Nightmare Nights. I think it's in like October or some shit like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in October because it was around the same time as Cider Fest.
I might either do because it's like a week before Cider Fest. I might try to do. It depends on which one you guys are going to. You guys are probably going to Cider Fest, so I'll probably end up going to that.
I mean, I don't know. I was hopefully trying to get to Nightmare Nights this year, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually do any cons like later, like beyond BronyCon this year.
There's some guys over in Homo Horse Hangout who are going to Nightmare Nights, and I kind of want to go to just meet up with some of those guys. But otherwise, I have like no other like I'm not going there to see any panels or see any of the guests or anything.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's what cons basically are nowadays. It's just, you know, glorified hangouts.
Pretty much. I mean, we all fucking know each other through the internet. It's not like we can go to like, you know, somebody's house. Like, you have to fucking fly there. Which I did do that. And wasted a bunch of... Well, I didn't really waste a bunch of money, but... It was fun, but in retrospect, I probably should have just waited for a fucking convention.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Fucking lost my train of thought. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. That's the only reason why I even wanted to go to BronyCon in the first place, was just to hang out with you guys. I didn't give a crap about the convention or like meeting famous pony personality people. Excuse my string of P words.
All them P's.
Oh man.
Man, motherfucker.
So yesterday at the store, I was throwing some freight, and I was putting up some in like the special international aisle that we have. I was putting out some carrot and apple juice, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, you know, I wonder if this tastes any good. And so like I actually bought a bottle of it and brought it home and put it in the fridge, let it chill. And earlier this morning, I was just staring at it. Like I opened up the fridge and I was just staring at it. And like, well, here comes the moment of truth. So
Here goes nothing.
like I opened it up and I tried it, and like I just kind of let it, I just kind of cocked my head to the side and thought about it for a second. Took another sip, and I put the lid back on. I'm like,
Nope.
that was a poor decision on my part.
That was a
I guess
waste
because
of money.
I was looking at the color of it, and I was just thinking like, man, I bet this tastes sort of kind of like tomato juice for some reason. I was thinking that, even though it was carrot and apple juice. I guess I was just craving V8 and should have just got V8 instead.
Yeah, seriously, man. Fucking hell, V8s are great.
I fucking love V8 juice.
Especially the ones that they do with like the fruit and veggie mix. Oh man.
Nah, I just get the hot and spicy kind.
Ooh, that's another good one. Fuck.
That-
Oh, God damn it! Now I want some hot and spicy V8.
They
Actually,
used to
it's
sell-
making me think about going to the store.
Yeah, they used to sell it just in like the tiny bottles of it. They used to sell those at convenience stores, but I haven't seen them in years. Um, Occasionally you'll come across like a can of it. They never sell the hot and spicy kind, just the original. Just lame.
I mean, hell yeah. Well, I mean, that's because I think the people didn't really go for the hot and spicy too much. They were always like, oh, it's too hot. Like,
That's probably why we get so much of it at the store I work at, because I work at a closeout store. And we get a lot of like distressed stock from other grocery stores and shit like that.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, like that's pretty much like the main point of I work at Big Lots, and that's pretty much like what we do is like we take like distressed food like from other stores, like B stock and like overstock from other stores, and we sell that essentially.
Alright, so you guys are pretty much like the whatchamacallit, kind of like, almost like a Costco type of thing, but it's, for like
Yeah.
other stores that bought too much instead.
Yeah, it's like kind of like what is it, like overstock.com, sort of like that.
Yeah, okay.
Sort of like that, but like we're kind of like a cross between like an actual grocery store, because we do have like vendors who come in and we sell their stuff from them directly. And we also have like a furniture department, but even then, like even in the furniture department, like we sell. It's really hard to describe. Like we sell like Ashley furniture, like it's stuff that you can find like in an Ashley furniture store and a Turner furniture store or something like that. And we sell it for less than what they sell it as, but we don't get enough of like the good stuff to where like we make a lot of money,
Oh,
doing
okay, I see what
we don't
you're
make the same
saying.
we don't make
Yeah.
the same money like Ashley Furniture would.
Yeah, I mean, so you guys pretty much just selling up to make it worth your while to have those items.
Yeah, I mean, because we get it pretty much like wholesale, and so we can sell it for a little bit cheaper.
Motherfucker.
Don't tell me you're gonna have to start all over. Oh, never mind. I was about to say.
Nah, not yet at least.
God, and before it happens. Jesus.
Shut up, Briss. Fuck!
God damn it, fatty.
God damn it. You man, you're getting me nervous now.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you're here for the nerves, not the support. Fuck. It's because I'm trying to go too fast there, but I gotta go fast.
Well, it'll be my turn soon.
Yeah, buddy. I'll be doing the same shit to you.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Alright,
fun.
there we go.
I think I actually need to practice a little bit of Mega Man 3 before I fucking record it.
Ba-dum, bum-bum-bum, 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 ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
Fucking Proto Man's in that game and he's dope.
Yeah, he is. By the way, I got 0 lives now, and I'm getting towards end game. I just want to point that out there for all the fucking audience people and shit and whatnot.
Yeah, he's getting pretty close. Like, I've seen you do this part of the game like dozens of times.
Yeah, this is always the fun part of the game. because of that shit, and then I gotta fucking go back, get another fire flower, because I'm too much of a fucking puss to do it without a fire flower, because I want to get that quick kill on Bowser, even though doing that wastes time. Not the quick kill, fucking going back getting the fire flower.
Yeah, you gotta do them alternative strats. What Ponies is on right now? What episode is this?
Is it really?
Yeah, To Where and Back Again. Oh, okay.
That's a good
This
one.
is season part 2 of the season 6 finale. Wait, no, part 1 of the season 6 finale.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's on right now, but I don't believe. Yeah, they're just showing the first part of it, and then right after that, Strawberry Shortcake is coming on.
Ha! Fucking Strawberry Shortcake.
I watched a little bit of that show. It's not horrible.
I don't know. I tried watching it once when fucking Autumn was here, and it was just weird. I was like, I can't do this.
Autumn likes it.
Apparently.
That makes sense.
I was just like, alright, nah, I'm not about this.
I mean, she is kind of a super girly girl, so it makes sense.
By the way, yes, upset and button mashing is necessary here. For all those people that are gonna fucking hate me and be like, Fatty, why you mash? Well, get over it.
You can kill whatever's in front of you. Quickly.
And you get Mario doing like the fucking reverse moonwalk. Look at that, he ain't even moving his feet. He's so fly.
Oh my god.
So the best way to do this level, literally, is just by fucking standing at the rightmost part of it. Just doing what I'm doing.
Just this particular one, right? Not all of them.
No, yeah, just this particular level, because it's another auto-scroller, but it's like,
Yeah.
as long as you just stand to the right side of it, like, you'll make it through the whole level unscathed.
Oh yeah.
Then you can get the fire flower quick kill on Boom Boom, get that out of the way, and now we go into Bowser's Castle. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This either depends on whether or not the stream ends now or goes on for another half an hour while I fucking shit.
Oh my god.
Do this again.
So,
Alright.
Bowser, dear pesky plumbers.
It's alright. I don't need no fire flower to do this shit.
That's another game I want to fucking play is Hotel Mario.
Hotel Mario, Jesus. Come on. God damn this controller. There we go. There we go. Fucking skipping that bullshit, because who needs that shit?
Fucking nerve-wracking.
Come over here, get my fucking kitty suit.
You mean Tanuki?
Tanuki to kitty. Isn't it the same thing?
I don't know. I don't even know what a Tanuki is. Like I said, it's one of those Japanese things.
It's like a little raccoon thing. Alright, here we go. I want flower, but oh well. Gotta do this the slow way. Let's go, Mr. Bowser. Come on, Bowser, over here. I'm hiding. Yeah, that's right. Get your fat ass up there. Come on, Bowser.
Man, I'm not even in Let's Play mode anymore. I just want to see you do this.
Right? It's like it goes quiet. It's just the music from the game.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Bowser. And now I'll just jump down the hole after him, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's just start it all over again.
Hey, why not? Yeah, let's just go back to the beginning. Alright. And that, my good Briss, and the rest of the audience, which is probably going to be nobody, that is Mario 3. Done semi-quick. Kind of slow.
But your princess is in another castle.
See, that's when I would just look at her, bitch slap the fucking peach off her, and be like, bitch, I'm gonna go get Daisy instead. I'll let you sit and rot here.
I always thought Bowser was just cucking Mario anyway.
Oh, dude, he totally is. Nah, but there's like a huge game theory where it's like Peach wants to get kidnapped, and so she lets Bowser kidnap him all the time, so that she could get a little bit of the hoo-ha on the side, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Bowser Jr. came from somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard that. My friend Joel's told me the theories about that. It's pretty fucking hilarious.
I love about the end that, like, it shows you all these other worlds and shit, and it's like, I didn't do a single one of those. Just like, you got all this random clip, like that sky world, it's like, we ain't seen that shit. The fucking iced land.
Iceland?
No, not Iceland, iced. These fucking
Just
guys.
iced over. They gotta bring in, like, the trucks to fucking de-ice the roads.
Hell yeah. World 8, Castle of Koopa. It's like no, it ain't just, you know, it ain't like Bowser Land or anything like that. No, the whole entire World 8 is Castle of Koopa.
What I think is really cool is how the whole game is framed like it's a play. Because,
yeah,
like,
right?
the curtain rises and the curtain falls.
Dude, that's another huge thing that they did on Game Theory, where it's like everything that you see in Mario is just a stage play, like literally everything.
At the very least for this game.
Oh, definitely for this game.
When did they start calling King Koopa Bowser?
So Bowser is the Americanized version of King Koopa, so they still call him King Koopa in Japan.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
it's one
But in these games, like he was still called King Koopa, right?
Yeah, so yeah, because in the ending credits there, you saw it says Castle of Koopa. Like,
Yeah,
it's
right.
like Castle of Oh, actually, did it say Castle of Bowser? No, it said Castle of Koopa. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll go back and we'll fucking look at it later, I guess. But yeah, they didn't really start calling him Bowser until Mario 64.
I don't know about that because they were calling him Bowser in the Hotel Mario games.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, remember? It's a note from Bowser. Dear Pest Plumbers. Yeah, like that whole scene. Like that game came out before Mario 64, so it had to have been like probably early 90s. I don't know specifically which game it was. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, it definitely must have been early 90s then. Fuck. I wonder if it was called... No, you know what? I think it was even called Bowser before then because of the, I think in Super Mario World he was called Bowser, not Koopa.
Right. Could be. And I'll be damned if I can't even remember what year Super Mario World came out.
Yeah, right?
I think like 1991.
Oh, I don't fucking know, dude. That literally beats me.
Yeah.
But so this has been a Let's Play with myself, MLP Fatty, and our good lovely Briss.
Briss.
If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let us know down in the comments below if you want to see more shit like this, and let us know what other games do you want to see us play. Because we're definitely down to do a whole bunch, and yeah, we're just faggots that like to play games. But yeah, so this has been a PFC Let's Play. We'll catch you guys later.
Signing off.